made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier, because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
And how are you aging? Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition instead of how are you doing? How are you aging? That's going to come up today. I'm going to make sure of it. He'll be coming along a little later, Dr. Gifford Jones. And we're going to talk about this. You're going to try to situate the idea of antioxidants within the context of aging, ANA. And some would like to believe that, it's a clear-cut argument, no debate, not to worry. Just take antioxidants and you're going to extend life and life extension will happen. Well, we're going to talk about that a little bit, and I have a point of view about it in this debate. We'll see what Dr. Jones thinks. Vitamin C will come up, I can tell you that. Probably some other antioxidants, E, coenzyme Q10. There will be some emphasis on vitamin C because Dr. Jones has done a considerable amount of research, discussion, writing about vitamin C. It does have a place in the world, in the antioxidant world. The question that becomes, does it have a place in the aging process? Or some would like, some are very enamored with life extension, living a very long time. There's a difference between longevity and average life expectancy. Those are two different concepts. What's the maximum number of years humans can live, and what's the average number of years they actually live? Those are very different ideas, related, but different. And I see all kinds of crazy things on the internet and in articles. One this morning I saw something about antioxidants or vitamin C. I don't know if it was exactly vitamin C, but living to 140. Really? You see, that kind of stuff undermines any good argument, or at least gets in the way, creates a distraction to any good, rational, evidence-based argument about how we age. What is that process? Does it get accelerated? Can it be slowed down? You know, there's this thing called biology, all right? And biology is what it is. And if you're asking any single individual nutrient or compound to somehow flip biology on its head, you're dreaming. You're delusional. That doesn't work like that. Biology is not a one-trick pony. And you're not going to out-trick it with one trick. I just don't see it happening. I just don't believe that. At the moment, anyway, I just don't believe it. Aging is a multifaceted, multidimensional process. Consequently, if you're trying to do something to moderate the process in some way, either by slowing it down, speeding it up, maybe, that's not moderating, that's accelerating, or somehow affect the process, I suspect you could, there's single things that you could do, one thing that you could do, one thing that you could take that's certainly going to have an effect. But if you're trying to, for example, extend life, what they call life extension, and if you to believe that if you just took one thing or did one thing that you're going to live to be 140, really? I don't know. I don't think so. It takes a lot to age. It takes a lot to slow it down. Ironically, it doesn't take much to speed it up. We're going to get into this. This is a very hotly debated area. And vitamin C is a premier antioxidant. No doubt about it. And I'll tell you more about my point of view on this. I'm not one to want to make extraordinary or excessive hyperbolic claims. The way I just described it was excessive, extraordinary, and hyperbolic. Nevertheless, we'll see what Dr. Jones has to say about this. He's been around a while. He was a surgeon for a good part of his career. I'm sure he's tried different things. He had his own share of health challenges and whatnot. You've heard me talk with him on the air about that. I want to engage him today. We will talk about vitamin C. I'm a fan. But before we go there, new study. There's some stories and studies trending this morning that I really I'd like to share with you. One that will have some relevance to Dr. Jones, being that he comes from Canada. But the Annals of Internal Medicine, pretty prestigious journal, did a review of the literature. It was a systematic update on weight loss programs. And sure enough, we talk a lot about weight loss around here. Why? Because there's this thing called the obesity epidemic that is ringing our medical system up like a pinball machine, and the health of people as well, and sometimes tilting the machine. Tilt. They took a look at commercial and proprietary weight loss programs. I thought this was appropriate and timely, and if you're watching the show at letstalknutrition.com, you can see the abstract from the Annals of Internal Medicine. Summertime is coming, and mark my words, you're going to hear me as we move through spring into summer about some new weight loss diet, some crazy idea for people to lose weight short, because it's summertime, and people are trying to get more content into a smaller container, and they realize they can't do that, so they're trying to reduce the content, i.e. body fat, to get it into that slingshot called a bikini. Or those middle-aged men wearing those obscene Speedos walking up and down Clearwater Beach and St. Pete Beach here in Florida. There should be a ban on that. It's terrible. Nevertheless, what they found out in this study, some of these weight loss programs did better than others. Jenny Craig, they looked at 45 studies, 39 of which were random controlled trials. At 12 months, Weight Watchers participants, people who took that program and did something with it, achieved 2.6% greater weight loss than those assigned to a control condition, which was just educating people. The next one that did pretty well, did even better, was Jenny Craig. It resulted in almost 5% of greater weight loss at 12 months than educating people and counseling. Nutrisystem resulted in an almost 3.8% greater weight loss at 3 months than the control condition of educating people and counseling them. Medi-Fast and Health Management Resources, Medi-Fast and OptiFast, resulted in at least 4% greater short-term weight loss than counseling, but some attenuation, they said, of effect occurred at about 6 months, meaning didn't do so well. Atkins, 0.1% to 3% greater weight loss. Atkins didn't fare as well as these others. We'll come back, we'll talk about this.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our number one ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA-certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
I'm sure that there'll be more than a few people listening and watching this show. They're going to go on a diet for the summer. People get married. They go on vacation. They go to the beach. You know, they want to wear summer clothes. They're trying to look better. And hence we have a lot of people trying to lose weight during the spring and summer months. Understandable. I don't have any issue with that. I understand. Question is, how are they going to do that? Turns out this is a brand new study, Annals of Internal Medicine. Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers did very well compared to the other weight loss programs that they looked at. Atkins didn't do as well. Let me tell you something about Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers. It's not that they have figured out they have some grand nutritional secret that makes their program more successful than others. What's central to both of those programs and ones that try to replicate them is the social support. Listen, you have expert mountain climbers who are challenging these incredible mountains, trying to scale them to get to the top. They never do it alone. Who do they take with them? Sherpa guides. Even the best of the best can't scale the mountain alone. Losing weight in my opinion, is similar to trying to get to the top of one of these mountains. It is darn hard. How do I know? Look at the failure rate. It's abysmal. You wouldn't dare try to scale one of these mountains alone or with just another person. It's almost guaranteed suicide. They bring the Sherpa guides. So these weight loss programs like Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers, they have a lot of social support. They encourage social support. In other words, there's a Sherpa guide, if you will. I'm using a metaphor here, a Sherpa guide system for these programs. You need social support. You can't do this alone. Losing weight is so difficult because it implicates behavior. It's behavioral, psychological, social, cultural, biological, nutritional. I mean, it implicates so many different dimensions. And some poor soul said, gee, I need to lose weight, and they go to try to do it, and they don't have the first clue about what to do other than to follow this insane weight loss program, whatever it might be, drinking cabbage juice all day and then slaughtering a chicken at midnight and then doing something else. You get my point. They're crazy, these programs, some of them. Social support is key to losing weight. That's all I'm saying. So in the spirit of trying to talk about a story that's trending that would have something to do with my guest, or at least something to do where the guest lives, I came across, and I want him to see if I can get him to comment on this, Western Canada. This study comes out of the University of British Columbia. I'm sure Dr. Jones is familiar with the University of British Columbia. What they're reporting this morning is that 70% of glacier ice in British Columbia and Alberta could very well disappear by the end of the 21st century, they said, creating major problems for local ecosystems, power supplies, and water quality. Never mind human survival, in my opinion. 70%. I don't know if we have that one photograph from Science Daily, that press release. No, you don't have that one. This one. The study found that warming temperatures are threatening the glaciers in Western Canada. And they said that the scientists said that not all glaciers are retreating at the same rate. The Rocky Mountains in the drier interior of, for example, will lose up to 90% of its glaciers. There's a picture, where if you're watching, of Western Canada. There's one of the glaciers, and then there's another photograph. You'll find it in Science Daily, and the headline in Science Daily is Western Canada to lose 70% of glaciers by 2100. In that Science Daily piece, they show in progression, and we'll find it and we'll show it in a little bit. They show the progression of the loss. Dr. Gary Clark, professor emeritus in the Department of Earth, Ocean, and Atmospheric Sciences, said most of our ice holdouts at the end of the century will be in the northwest corner of the province. He continued, soon our mountains could look like those in Colorado or California, and you don't see much ice in those landscapes, end quote. We'll show you in a little bit. We'll show you that the progression. When we come back, I'll have Dr. Gifford Jones. I'll see if I can get him to comment on that. He's lived in Canada, I think, most of his life. He did spend some time at Harvard. He graduated from medical school there. I want to get his take on this. And then I want to also get his take on and see what his point of view is about this aging process. And, can you slow it down? Can you speed it up? Or otherwise accelerate it? What's the difference between life expectancy and maximum life expectancy? There's a difference. And living to be 140 because you're going to take vitamin E or vitamin C or just one thing, I don't think so. That's my opinion. I think it's going to take more than that. Maybe even, a little bit of holy water, perhaps. I don't know.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medi-C Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medi-C Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medi-C Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Turn on your
Thanks for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Please visit the website at letstalknutrition.com. You can do both there if you like. My guest is Dr. Gifford Jones. Dr. Jones becoming a regular guest on the show. I like having him on. Enjoy talking with him. Always learn something. Got a lot of experience, you know. So far, he's made pretty good sense. When someone tells me that if you travel on the road to hell long enough, eventually you'll get there, that guest is good with me. So, and he did say that, and I've said that now a million times in trying to make points with people. Dr. Jones was a surgeon for most of his career, practiced for decades. He's up there in Canada, and Dr. Jones. There's much more I could say about your credentials. By now, people get it. What do you make of the story I reported on about Western Canada losing its glaciers? What do you make of that?
Well, Dr. Garko, we're on a collision course with nature. There's no doubt about it. And we're worried about it, and the polar bears here are worried about it. And certainly, I guess the message I get is don't buy a ski resort. And that's going to be a bad investment over the years. And what's happening in Canada, for instance, in Alberta, the farmers. The last time I was out there, told me that they're having a water supply problem too. And also look at California. Your reservoirs are drying up, mm-hmm. And I think eventually water will be just as important as oil. So that we are on I think what was the old Indian that said that once we pollute the land, and then we pollute the air, and then we pollute the water, pretty soon everyone is going to sit around and say, you can't eat dollar bills. And so really, basically, our civilization as we know it, if we continue on the way we're going, civilization will destroy civilization. We're on a really collision course with a lot of problems.
I know, and it does get debated hotly in political circles, all this business about climate change, and all of that debate sometimes gets even so impolite that it becomes distracting from the real issue. And the debate, of course, is this a natural consequence of nature, or is it a consequence of human action, or is it a consequence of both of those factors? Whatever, the fact of the matter is something is amiss. And in the study, they talk about, in the article, they talk about greenhouse gases. There's no question that our use of fossil fuels, if nothing else, if that was the only factor, we know, this is documented, that the fossil fuels have done considerable damage to the atmosphere and will continue to do so. I mean, I don't know how you debate that. That's documented. We can measure that. We can see that. Now, I'm not saying that nature isn't involved in this somehow in its own course of things, but nevertheless, human behavior has contributed, I think, a large portion of the variance to the problem. What do you think?
Well, there are too many humans. First of all, you simply can't keep populating the planet with 100 million people every year without, figuring we're going to run out of supplies somewhere along the line. So, yes, I agree with you. Nature has its own way of working, but humans certainly are pushing it along.
I know. Yeah, we do that, don't we? Yeah. By the way, I was impolite. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and talking about your problem of aging, I better find out a way to stop this aging pretty soon.
Well, you're 91, 92.
I'm in my 92nd year now, and so the time is running out. So I hope you come up with some magic formula soon. But unfortunately, I think. We're in the situation with aging, like death and taxes. It's hard to go away. Trouble is that taxes get worse every year. Death remains the same.
Well, you certainly beat the odds on average life expectancy in the United States. It's around 78. I suspect it's pretty close to that in Canada. You've done well with that. I mean, now, and I was making the point earlier that there's a difference between average life expectancy and maximum lifespan. What's your opinion about maximum lifespan regarding the human species?
Oh, I think we're genetically programmed right at birth to live X number of years.
How so?
And we're all programmed differently. Mind you, the problem is, although we're programmed that way, there are two kinds of diseases we make and the diseases we get. And unfortunately, we're making too many of our own diseases and cutting our lifespan down to a tremendous extent. And when you consider the people who are still smoking, and you know that an Oxford study shows that if you start smoking early in life, you're going to lose 20 years of life. So that we're our own worst enemy.
What do you made a nice point. Diseases we make, diseases we get. Take the latter first. Diseases. What do you mean by diseases we get? You talking about infection?
Diseases we get, such as obesity. There are three major epidemics in the world right now: the epidemic of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and number one killer, heart attack.
Are those diseases we make or diseases we get?
Well, we make obesity, we make type 2 diabetes, and in the end, we make our own heart attack. They are diseases we get, you betcha. Mm-hmm. And the sad part of it is that looking over the last decade, we've made absolutely no progress in cutting out the epidemic of obesity and type 2 diabetes.
None.
They get worse every year. World Health Organization says every 30 seconds a new diabetic is diagnosed in North America. We can't do anything about those first two. We've proven that. But we can do something about the epidemic of heart attack. And that's the only good news of the entire story.
Mm-hmm. Well, in the wee hours of the morning here, I was reading about, and I continue to read in this literature about aging and longevity, anti-aging. I mean, gosh, it's such a vast terrain. And came across a piece. They were talking about the effects. Here's the title of the article: Effects of Antioxidants. Effect of antioxidants supplementation on aging and longevity. It's a terrific piece. I've read it before. It was published in 2014, and they make some points in here. When we come back, I'll share them with you. Then I want to get your reaction about antioxidants, in particular vitamin C, like for example Medi-C Plus. Watch the commercial.
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. One, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and two, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
Are you able to consume the recommended 6 to 8 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables in a day for optimal health and well-being? Who has time to prepare and eat that many servings? Now there is a way to consume 5 whole servings of fresh fruits and vegetables in an easy-to-mix drink. That's half of your daily recommended servings in one drink. Introducing Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst Powder, made up of 29 enzymatically alive whole foods, along with 7 antioxidant-rich berry extracts in a delicious powder form that you can easily mix into water or your favorite fruit juice. Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst contains sea vegetables, probiotics, organic grasses, and herbal extracts that help to support the immune system, provide increased energy, provide an alkaline pH, and cleanse and detoxify the body. No heat is used in the processing of Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst, so it is enzymatically alive, just like fresh fruits and vegetables. You can find Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst at your local health food store. Ask for it by name.
Coenzyme Q10 is a powerful antioxidant nutrient. It protects against free radical damage, supports heart function, energy production, and immune response. Aging reduces our ability to absorb CoQ10 from our diet, so supplementing with a highly absorbable form of CoQ10 is the first step to ensuring optimal levels in the body. Secondly, typical CoQ10 supplements are in a ubiquinone or non-reduced form. For the body to use that type of CoQ10, it must first convert it to ubiquinol or the reduced form. QH Absorb is Jarrow Formula's highly absorbable and bioavailable CoQ10 supplement. Not only is QH Absorb more absorbable than traditional CoQ10 supplements, but as ubiquinol, it's already in a reduced bioavailable form. Your body can use QH Absorb without having to do any conversion work. Ask specifically for Jarrow Formula's QH Absorb at your favorite vitamin retailer. For more information on QH Absorb, go to jarrow.com. That's JARROW for the best and highly absorbable bioavailable CoQ10 supplements.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Are you looking for a product that will aid weight loss both safely and naturally? That will stimulate your metabolism and reduce the absorption of fat from food? Then look no further than Right Way Nutrition. As featured on national daytime health shows, Right Way Nutrition is a premium dietary and nutritional supplement provider who believes the best form of encouragement is results. Right Way Nutrition aims to provide customers with the most superior and effective products available. Right Way Nutrition's 100% pure green coffee bean extract with Svetol does just that. While green coffee bean extract may not be new to the scene, Right Way Nutrition offers a new and improved formula of green coffee bean extract infused with their trademark ingredient, Svetol, which is proven to be a vital ingredient for successful weight loss results. Right Way Nutrition provides you with a fast-acting, healthy, effective green coffee bean extract proven to naturally and safely aid weight loss. Your search for the perfect natural weight loss supplement is over. Right Way Nutrition's 100% pure green coffee bean extract with Svetol will help you reach all your weight loss goals.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natural Factors, where great health begins. Right Way Nutrition. Nutrition the right way. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Well, there's one thing that most people can agree upon, that aging is unavoidable. Dr. Jones was alluding to that just a moment ago. It's universal. We don't have somebody sitting in some museum someplace that's on exhibit who has dodged the aging process. We also know that it's a biological phenomenon that affects all multicellular organisms. all multicellular organisms. We would be one of them. These multicellular organisms, we're one of them. So the question becomes, certainly it's a natural process, but do humans, because of their own devices or vices, make it unnatural, either accelerating it or slowing it down? Welcome back, Dr. Jones.
Good morning again.
So what I just said, you have any reaction to what I just said? that humans, aging is a natural process. Humans, by their own devices or vices, either can slow it down or speed it up. Do you think is there any truth in what I said?
There's no doubt about it. The fact is the deadly trio of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart attack is the best example you can have. 95% of people who develop type 2 diabetes are obese. They're making their own disease. And not only that, type 2 diabetes results in 50% of the people dying of a heart attack. So they're taking their genetically modified body and making that disease and shortening their lifespan. It's rather ironic. We talk about cholesterol-lowering drugs as decreasing the risk of heart attack. But in effect, that cholesterol-lowering drugs, if you take them in long enough and in increasing doses, you've got a 25 to 50% chance of developing type 2 diabetes. And if you have type 2 diabetes, you've got a 50% chance of having a heart attack. It's a lose-lose situation. It's not a win-win one with cholesterol-lowering drugs. And that's why I've been talking about Medi-C, for so long, for the last couple of years, that Medi-C has been shown to decrease the risk of heart attack by preventing atherosclerosis and, in fact, even reversing it. Dr. Bush in England did a fascinating experiment where he took photos of the retina, which is the only part of the body where you can see arteries and veins.
That's right.
And put them on vitamin C and lysine. And a year later, he took pictures again and found out not only had he reduced the number of infections under the contact lens, but he saw for the first time that I know in history that he had actually caused reversal of atherosclerosis, hardening of the arteries. Revolutionary finding.
Sure.
Revolutionary finding. And I think that finding, I've had a heart attack when I was 74, and I've been on big doses of vitamin C and lysine for the last 17 years, and here I am at 92 without using cholesterol-lowering drugs. So that I realize I'm only just one example, but I think it's a pretty good ride.
You're an anecdote. You're a case study. You provide anecdotal evidence, but it's pretty convincing. Do you know what knockout mice are?
I'm sorry?
Do you know what knockout mice are?
No.
Okay, knockout mice are used in experiments. There's a species of knockout mice called SMP30. I'm going to, believe it or not, I'm going to support your point here. You're saying, where is Dr. Garko been drinking this morning? What's he talking about? SMP30 knockout mice are often used in experiments regarding aging and longevity. In this one experiment, was done back in 2010, they took some knockout mice, and they had an experimental condition where you get the treatment where they were giving them vitamin C in their chow, adequate doses of vitamin C. Then they had a control group. Then they had another group that was getting a deficient diet, mice chow, if you want to call it that. And then they had a control group, I'm sure. The results of the study, and here's the point, demonstrated that vitamin D deficiency shortened life. That is, vitamin C deficiency, they said in the piece, in the article, accelerates aging. Here's my question, and here's the point. There's abundant research to show that vitamin C does not extend life. That you can't take vitamin C and live to 140 I wish that were the case. I am not persuaded by the science that can be done. However, that being said, Dr. Jones, a vitamin D deficiency shortens life because it accelerates aging. That's still a benefit, isn't it?
Yes, if you put it that way, sure. But vitamin C, although it may not extend life from a genetic standpoint, it does extend life from a cardiovascular standpoint. Because as Sir William Osler said, it's good to be born with good rubber. But by that he meant good flexible arteries.
Arteries.
That you don't get hypertension. And we know that if you take high doses of vitamin C and you remove the atherosclerosis in not just the coronary arteries, but we have 60,000 miles of blood vessels in our body. They go twice around the world if you dissect the body and put them end to end. That vitamin C is making all of those blood vessels more flexible, decreasing hypertension. And I think we could both admit that if you decrease hypertension, you do extend life to some extent.
1-844-871-0069. That's a number you can call if you'd like to get your hands on some of the Medi-C that we're talking about. If it's not in your local health food store, you should ask them to order it. By the way, retailers can call that number and order the Medi-C Plus. The number again is 1-844-871-0069. You can also visit the website www.medi-c.com. Here's my point. I do not think any single compound will let you extend your life to 140. I do think that the absence of certain compounds, such as vitamin C, for example, shorten longevity. They shorten it because without them, they tend to accelerate aging. In this one study using knockout mice, when they were deficient in vitamin C, they lived for a shorter period of time because their aging was accelerated. I don't know. I'm just saying. Medi-C Plus, 8 to 10 grams a day. We'll be back.
made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
We'll start this portion of the show with the same question I asked in the first. How are you aging? Rather than how are you doing? Maybe how you're aging is how you're doing, right? They're connected. Yeah. Unavoidable, universal. You just can't escape it. And as I said, all multi-organisms are susceptible to it. That is aging. We're a multi-cellular organism last time I checked. At least my anatomy and physiology course taught me that. And, aging is due to generally speaking, I don't think I'll create too much of a debate if I say this, that aging is due in large measure to the accumulation of what we call molecular damage. And that concept generally tends to unify different theories of aging. Molecular damage. There's an irony with the brain, for example. It is immensely protected by the skull, right? What's interesting about the brain, given that armor that it has to protect it, it is one of the most susceptible organs to oxidative stress from the inside. And there are a lot of reasons for that. I came across an article, it was written back in the 90s. It was entitled, the piece is Oxidative Processes and Antioxidant Defense Mechanisms in the Aging Brain. Although the piece is a bit dated, it makes some great biological points about the brain, free radicals, aging, how to slow it down, how that process gets sped up. And in the article, it's a Russell writer, or reader, R-E-I-T-E-R, wrote it, makes the point that oxygen is you can't live without it, but it makes things susceptible to oxidative stress. You get it? Think about this. The brain accounts for only 2% of the body weight, but uses 20% of total inspired oxygen in a resting individual. Uses a lot of oxygen. Anytime you have oxygen floating around, you got free radicals being formed. That's just the nature of it. Metabolism implicates oxygen. So antioxidants have a place. When I review the literature, and I'll ask Dr. Jones about this now, my guest, I come across studies where they take one particular compound. They'll take some nutrient, for example, one compound, whether it's vitamin E, coenzyme Q10, vitamin C, and try to do some experiment where they extend the life of the organism, whether it's a small organism, large organism, it doesn't make any difference. Then they report, disappointingly, we found that it did not. Well, what would you expect? Why would you expect one compound to do that? You going to stop a flood with one bag of sand? I don't think so. So initially when I started my journey in this arena, I used to get a little disappointed because they say, gosh, I guess these antioxidants are worthless. No, they're not. Just in this one little study that I shared with Dr. Jones, I asked him about it was a study with knockout mice. There's a species of mice called SMP30 knockout mice. What they were able to do in the experiment, they caused the mice to have a vitamin C deficiency. What they found, the long and the short of it, I won't take you through the woods on the study, but the results demonstrated that vitamin C deficiency shortened the longevity of the mice, and that vitamin C deficiency accelerated aging. Okay, so you didn't live to be 140, but at least you lived a little longer. That's not all bad, is it, Dr. Jones?
Well, I believe, Dr. Garko, if I hadn't taken high doses of vitamin C, namely Medi-C Plus, for the last 17 years, my life would have been shortened.
You really believe that, do you?
Maybe not lengthened, but it would have been shortened. Whatever way you want to look at it.
Well, there's a difference, though, isn't there? I mean, that's not a rhetorical sleight of hand, is it? Am I trying to be too cute here?
Maybe a little cute. I know what you're driving at. I think we're both on the same wavelength. But I do believe that my life I wouldn't have reached my 92nd year without taking Medi-C Plus that gave me that, because it's not just taking the vitamin C, it's the fact that I would have had a lot more atherosclerosis or hardening the arteries than I have now. And I would have been dead, I think, maybe 10, 15 years ago without it. So I understand what you're saying. I think we're both the same wavelength.
Yeah, I'm trying to make
that. We have 30,000 biochemical reactions going on our body all the time, every day after day. So that you can't pinpoint one thing and say this is going to be the elixir of life. Of course, you can't do that.
Yeah, it would be silly.
No magic bullet.
Yeah, what I'm getting at is in these studies, they're looking to increase maximum lifespan, and they'll say something like, well, the vitamin E didn't create a maximum lifespan effect. Well, there's a thing called biology, a point I made earlier in the show. Maybe biologically, you seem to make the same point, that maybe there's a ceiling on how long we can live anyway, no matter what we do. Because nature's pretty smart. If everybody could live infinitely, there would be no planet. We would exhaust all the supplies, natural or otherwise. So, biology is what it is. Let's go to Oldsmar, Florida. Smitty, welcome to the show.
Yes, I wanted to talk to you about old age. I'm 87.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm in good health, but I have, the usual achy joints. Sure. My legs are getting weaker.
Sure.
I feel tired, and it takes me quite a while, about 2 to 3 hours, really, to get functioning properly in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
And I just wondered, you give us a lot of information about, and good information about our health, but has it ever occurred to you that medical science is keeping us to live too long?
It's funny you say that. I have to be, sometimes I have to be very rhetorically sensitive in how I say things, because I don't want to offend people or cause, alienate myself from my listener. Not even one. Do I want to do that? I have suggested that many times, that medical science is keeping average life expectancy is now at 78. We people are living longer. I must confess, at least the way I see it, I'll ask Dr. Jones, I don't think people are living longer because they're living healthier. I think contrary to that, people are living a lifestyle that is profoundly unhealthy, and they're eating a diet that is cosmically unhealthy. And so it's medical science is keeping people alive a long time. And we've taken our eye off the ball. We're too focused on longevity. not focused enough on quality of life, which is what you're getting at. Please don't hang up, because I want this.
Because I want to.
Yeah,
tell you about my sister who is 94.
There you go. Okay, when we come back, we'll do
blind.
that. Okay, we'll do that because we got to go into some messages. But you make a very wonderful point, and we'll get Dr. Jones's take on this. He's 91. He's in his 92nd year. My mom lived to be 92. And pretty remarkable. She had quality of life for 91 of those 92 years. Quality. When I tell you quality of life, it was great. And, she did all right. We'll talk about this, and we'll talk more about Medi-C Plus. 844-871-0069 is the number to call.
Is your fish oil wildly pure? New Chapter is proud to offer a whole food approach to fish oil, Whole Mega. Naturally pure 100% wild-caught salmon comes from the pristine waters of Alaska. Like extra virgin olive oil, the fresh-caught salmon for Whole Mega is pressed immediately after harvest. And that's all that's needed to deliver wild Alaskan salmon's whole complement of vital omega fatty acids. These omegas support your heart health. One serving of Whole Mega per day, 2 grams, has been clinically shown to help retain healthy triglyceride levels and to improve the omega-3 index, a studied marker of heart health. And did you know experts recommend consuming 2 to 3 servings of fish per week? So 1 week of Whole Mega delivers the omegas of 3 servings of wild Alaskan salmon. Discover the New Chapter difference, wildly pure Whole Mega. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Available at your local Fine Health food store.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Xenia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Xenia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Xenia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Xenia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Xenia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, collagen, and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you are strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Xenia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Xenia by name. Start taking Xenia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less. Medi-C Plus. The C in Medi-C Plus stands for vitamin C, and the plus stands for lysine. Did you know vitamin C is arguably the most important water-soluble antioxidant in the human body? Or that we cannot produce vitamin C on our own like animals do? We need Medi-C Plus to meet our daily needs. Medi-C Plus provides the body with a high concentration of vitamin C and lysine, which work together to build collagen for optimal heart health. Dr. Gifford Jones, graduate of the Harvard Medical School, developed Medi-C Plus after his own heart attack 16 years ago. With the help of Medi-C Plus, Dr. Gifford Jones is now a healthy 91 years old. But Medi-C Plus is not just for heart health. Medi-C Plus also benefits your immune system, vision, promotes healthy skin, provides support for healthy teeth and gums, healthy joints, and much more. So make Medi-C Plus part of your daily routine and enjoy healthy living. Medi-C Plus at your local Vitamin Discount Center and all fine health food stores. You can also order online at mymedi-c.com or call toll free at 1-844-871-0069.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening. Medi-C Plus, visit their website, mymedi-c.com. And you can also call, John will throw up if you're watching the show, there's the information, contact information, 844-871-0069. Product is wildly popular in Canada, and it's making its way into the U.S. It's now being sold in different markets. I know it's in the Tampa Bay market, sold in Vitamin Discount Center stores, and in other markets now, slowly but surely making its way into the U.S., and that's a good thing. And it's a terrific product because it's a combination of vitamin C, and the plus part is the lysine. We'll get Dr. Jones to talk about that. Dr. Jones, Smitty from Oldsmar, Florida, she's still on the phone. I didn't want her to hang up. Yeah. You heard what she had to say. Please comment on what she said.
Well, there's no doubt what she's saying is correct. And I've always believed, Dr. Garko, that at the end of life, you want quality of life. And sometimes, doctors tend to drug seniors to major extent so that their life, because of medication, becomes a problem. I remember I had an elderly minister in my practice who came to see me, and he was on a lot of drugs, and he'd lost his interest in life, and wouldn't leave the house to walk around the block, just became very sedentary. And they told him to toss away half of his medication that he was on, and rather than take the medication, have a glass of wine before dinner and a glass of wine before dinner at night. And he started walking around the block again and became a totally different person.
Mm-hmm.
Alcohol for the elderly is sometimes what milk is for the young.
I understand.
And only in moderation, but it can be a good medicine for the elderly.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why this listener, Smitty, who lives in Oldsmar, is an important call. I was listening to her voice and listening to what she said. I'm going to go back to her in a second. This is not an abstraction. This is not some theory. This is a human being who's 87 years old. And you heard what she said, Dr. Jones. It takes her a couple of hours every day to just get it going. She got more joint pain. Reading between the lines, you start, her legs aren't as strong. She's tired all the time. This is that. Remember, I said, generally speaking, aging is the accumulation of molecular damage over time. These are some of the less energy and so on, all the things that she described. Doesn't mean that what she's experiencing, we can't help with that a little bit and maybe moderate some of those effects and maybe even reverse it a little bit in terms of having more energy, a little bit more motivation because you have more energy. Well, I think we can help with that. But I love this call because it does take things out of the abstract, doesn't it?
Certainly does.
Yeah.
And we're like an old car, in the final analysis. And the older we get, a little harder to repair. But you can still have fun with old cars, and you can still have fun with old bodies if your quality of life is still there.
Mm-hmm. Smitty, welcome back. And first of all, I really appreciate your call, and I appreciate your honesty. And your question was, is medical science keeping people alive too long? Switch that around. Alive too long. And, you heard Dr. Jones's response to that. Then you mentioned your sister. You said she's 94 and she's blind, and you were going to say then?
She's hard of hearing.
Mm-hmm.
She has some dementia. She lives in a retirement home.
Nursing home.
And is on with hospice. And she has good sons. They take good care of her. I mean,
yes,
they
ma'am.
see to it that she gets the proper care.
Sure, and treated with respect and dignity. Yep.
She really, she can't talk to me. I'm her only sibling
Sure.
left,
Yeah.
and I don't want to be
in that condition,
into that kind of position. I exercise. I walk, and I do gardening. I make myself do these things.
Sure.
And I'm happy doing that. I'm not a depressive, but I still don't want to get in the position that she's in.
Okay, your point is well taken. Dr. Jones, let me ask you this, Dr. Jones. Boy, she's saying so many things that are very profound. And this opens up, I mean, this raises another whole issue that I won't get into on this show. In Europe, they have a different point of view about this. You know, people, there's a right to life, and then there's a right to die in the way you want to die. That's a show. That's a topic for another day. I won't get into it today. That's a complicated ethical, moral, philosophical, religious issue. Nevertheless, Dr. Jones, do you think, for example, if beyond the little glass of red wine maybe that she might take, that the Medi-C Plus with the lysine would make some contribution?
It would make some, but to be honest with this dear lady, I wouldn't want to mislead her that she's going to take some Medi-C and start skipping around the block.
That's why
I realize that because I know my sister.
Sure.
And I see.
Well, your quality. You don't have to take ultimately that route. It can be a different route. When we come back, we'll talk more about this and how to age more successfully. And as it turns out, I came across another article this morning where they were talking about this very topic, and that nutrition makes aging successfully possible. Nutrition is a key, as well as some lifestyle factors, but nutrition is a centerpiece. We'll come back. We'll get into that much more with Dr. Jones.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medi-C Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine, for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medi-C Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medi-C Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Information.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more, New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom, NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever, however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. We're delighted that you're here. Very happy to be with you and talking with you about health and wellness and well-being in the different ways that we do. Today, my guest is Dr. Gifford Jones. Always enjoy having him on. See, and you heard what he just said to that listener. He said, "I'm not going to tell her that taking Medi-C Plus is going to make her skip around the block." You see that's what I look for in guests, that kind of honesty. He's not going to pimp that product. He's not going to do it. He'll talk about it, he'll represent it, he'll endorse it. But that's galaxies away, and that's a better place to be than just trying to sell something. And I respect that. That Medi-C Plus product, by the way, is sold not only in vitamin discount center stores throughout Tampa Bay. It's also sold at Holly Hill Health Food Store up there in North Wells, Pennsylvania. I know those people very well. It's also sold in Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia. In a shop there called Nutrition Shop. And by the way, they asked me to tell the retailers listening to the show that if you call that number that I've been giving out, that you'll get 10% off. They'll give you a 10% discount. And if you don't have the number, just go to your computer and type in Let's Talk Nutrition, and you'll see up on your screen that the number is 844-871-0069, or visit mymedi-c.com. Dr. Jones, welcome back. So,
very much.
So aging successfully, that's in essence what Smitty was. She's 87, what she was talking about. And, if I had time with her, I would, she said she needs more energy. There probably, if I sat with her for an hour or two, I could figure out, and so could you, nutritionally, what we could do to probably boost her energy levels. My diet's not far from perfect. I'm sure that there could be some tweaks and improvements in her diet where we could generate a little bit more energy for her and so on. But
There's
all
no
that,
doubt about it.
Yeah.
And maybe one of the best advice we could give her is, she said it takes her 2 hours in the morning to get moving.
Yep.
Well, good for her. Good for her. The point is, as long as she keeps moving,
keep moving
and keeps exercising every day. Abraham Lincoln put it very, very well when he said, "We have the two best doctors in our own body, our left leg and our right leg."
Yeah, it's pretty good, yeah.
So the point is, she should make the effort every day to keep moving. It oils the body. It will extend her life and extend her quality of life.
Absolutely. Her point's so well taken, though, Dr. Jones. She said, "I don't want to be in the place where my sister is, 94, blind, with dementia, and so on and so on."
That's why people should have a living will. They should have a living will so that they can at least tell their relatives how they want to end their final days. I think a living will is extremely important.
My mom, she and I had that conversation quite a bit. She gave me clear instructions. She said, "Do not put me on any machines. I do not want to be kept. If I have a heart attack," in the last year of her life, she said, "If I have a heart attack, do not have them resuscitate me. Just let me go." And I respected that. Of course, none of that happened. She passed away in her sleep at 5:02 a.m. on September 4th. Quiet. That's a wonderful. I guess if there's a wonderful way to die, I guess that's the way to die. But I don't mean to sound morbid here, but this is reality. I mean, this is what we all face, right? We're trying to. I wrote an article and I gave a keynote speech, and the title of the speech was "Getting to life expectancy and beyond in one piece."
Yes. It's a good title.
Right? Getting to life expectancy and beyond in one piece. I didn't say live to be 130, 150. That's nonsense. I don't know. Even if you did, I mean, you'd be in bad shape. They could keep you, you'd just be you'd be on blocks like an old car on blade. Can't do much at that age. Now, if I could live to be 140 and do all the things I'm doing now, sign me up. But that's not reality, is it, Dr. Jones?
Not at all. No, there is a lifespan. Now, mind you, we may, by some scientific advancement in the future, live to 120 and be well. But right now, it's not here.
It's not. And so I focus on quality of life as you do, and you're active. You write your column all the time. You come on talk shows such as mine, put up with talk show hosts such as myself. And engage and stay engaged. Not only do you have to keep your legs moving, but you have to keep your mind moving too, don't you?
You bet. You bet. I have 700 words to write every week, and that keeps my mind fairly active. I think it's wonderful to get up in the morning and know you have something to do. Yeah,
I know. And if I just had you come on here all the time and just focus on Medi-C Plus, I mean, that's why I engage you in these other issues. Eventually, we get back, it's interesting. We get back to nutrition. And this one article I was reading this morning, they were talking about how nutrition makes successful aging possible. And, Medi-C Plus, vitamin C with lysine is just one small piece that you can do. There's other things to take, a good multiple vitamin and mineral, high fiber diet, eating a plant-based diet primarily, not so much focused on heavy meat eating. I could go on, which we talk about on the show. So, you're reasonable and you're rational. You promote the Medi-C Plus with lysine, as I do, but we're both realistic and we don't want to mislead or misrepresent, right?
You have to put it in the right context, of course. And matter of fact, you mentioned one product today on your program, PGX. That's a good product too.
It's excellent.
It will help with the epidemic of diabetes and obesity.
I've talked about PGX. It's all it is soluble fiber.
Yeah. Well, if more people had, rather than taking 15 grams of fiber a day, we're taking 30 grams of fiber a day, there would be less obesity and less type 2 diabetes. Because it has a filling effect. Matter of fact, it's the one good obesity treatment that I talk about in my column, because it makes sense. If you fill up the stomach with fiber, and if you can't fill up with fiber, use PGX. It has a filling effect, and it tells the brain, "Hey, I don't have to eat anymore." And it's a safe, effective way of doing it. And I don't know why there isn't more emphasis on that.
Well, on my show there is. I suspect people get so annoyed with me they want to throw the Sunday edition of the New York Times at me. I say it all the time. All these things that you're saying, because I learned as a professor. Repetition. That's the way people learn. So we keep repeating, and we'll repeat. 844-871-0069 is a way to order some Medi-C Plus, or go to mymedi-c.com. Come back, I'll have the LTN health question of the day, and you can win a $25 gift card with the right answer.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
We live in an age of fast information, high-speed communication, instant gratification, rapid transit, ready mixed, pre-cooked, heat and serve, and living life on a moment's notice. But when it comes to staying healthy, you pause for a moment. Jarrow Formulas has been formulating high-quality nutritional products for over 30 years and has been a leader in the research and development of some of the most effective, affordable, and cutting-edge natural health solutions in the world. At Jarrow Formulas, they understand that distinction does not happen overnight and that a reputation for excellence is only earned through many years of persistence. Their staff of scientists and health professionals insist on doing things the old-fashioned way, with clinical studies and scientific research. They believe that the true test of a quality company is the purity, potency, and good value of its products and meeting the highest expectation of those who matter most, their customers. For more information about their superior formulas and to request free samples of their leading brands, please go to www.jarrow.com.
Hi, I'm Kate. When I asked my health food store to recommend a natural solution to improve my digestive health, they suggested their best-selling probiotic, Ultimate Flora Critical Care. It has 50 billion live probiotic cultures in every capsule. I was surprised to learn that a poor diet, aging, and even stress can deplete our bodies of billions of good bacteria. That's why I take one Ultimate Flora Critical Care probiotic a day to help maintain my digestive balance, support my immune health, and help keep me regular. And my mother takes Ultimate Flora Senior Formula. It's formulated to help adults 50 and older maintain good digestive health too. It's the Ultimate Flora difference that sold me. Each high-potency, once-daily formula includes strains that are scientifically studied for their specific health benefits. Plus, the delayed-release capsules protect the probiotics from harsh stomach acid. Ultimate Flora probiotics are available at health food stores everywhere. From Renew Life, the digestive care experts.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace for a good night's rest naturally.
Is your skin showing signs of aging? Do you want hair with more body and stronger nails? Add Neocell's Super Collagen Plus C to your daily routine to help you regain your youthful, vibrant appearance. Collagen is the body's key structural protein, and it is critical to the elasticity and strength of connective tissues like skin, ligaments, and tendons. Recent clinical studies suggest that supplementing with collagen may reduce wrinkles and increase the firmness of your skin, improve the thickness of your hair, and strengthen your nails. Previously, medical studies also show a wide range of benefits from collagen supplements that may help with your joint pain, bone strength, and exercise recovery. Neocell's Super Collagen Plus C provides 100% pure collagen that's hydrolyzed for maximum absorption. Results are felt and seen within weeks. Super Collagen Plus C promotes a healthy body by providing specialized nutritional support to help fight the effects of aging. Neocell's Super Collagen Plus C products are available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natural Factors, where great health begins. Right Way Nutrition. Nutrition the right way. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. In sort of to show some regard for my guest, the question will have something to do with Canada today. Since we've been talking about life expectancy and maximum lifespan and all of that. According to the World Health Organization, What is overall life expectancy in Canada? This was as of 2012 anyway. Not much has changed. What do you think it is? Do you think it's 62.5 years, 72.5 years, or 82.5 years? What do you think average overall life expectancy is in Canada? 62.5, 72.5, or 85.5 years? If you have the right answer, you'll win a $25 gift card. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. In the United States, average life expectancy is about 78 years. Dr. Jones, welcome back. I looked at the World Health Organization, I looked at the CIA list, and I looked at the United Nations. Canada is somewhere around 10th, 11th in the world for life expectancy. Did you know that?
Yes, I did know that.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to be number one, but we're not.
Yeah, Japan is number one. The United States, according to the World Health Organization, is 36th, and our average life expectancy, they have it at 79.8. That's wrong. That's too high.
Yeah, you know, the great irony in your country, which is a wonderful country, and I owe so much to them, having had my medical degree there. But you're spending a huge amount of money on medical care, but you're not the healthiest nation in the world. Clearly,
no question about that.
Something's wrong somewhere.
Something's wrong in Denmark. As the saying goes. I don't know. Denmark, I don't know. Speaking of Denmark, I don't know where they fall in here.
I think they fall in with the Scandinavian countries, fairly healthy lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to Odessa. Ron, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. So in Canada, they, according to the World Health Organization, they rank 11th. Then 12th by another. It fluctuates, not much. They're in the close to the top 10 all the time. What do you think it is? 62.5, 72.5, or 82.5?
I'm going to guess 72.5.
A little short on that one. Not quite.
All right.
But good guess, though. How are you doing?
I'm aging well.
Yeah. What do you make of this process? What do you make of this conversation in this business of aging? What's the foremost thought in your mind about it?
The compound of all of them, like you were saying, where you gotta exercise, you gotta supplement multiple things. I like the analogy of you're not going to stop a flood with one sandbag.
You're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. And it takes a concerted effort, doesn't it? You have to work at it, don't you?
Yeah, it's a lot of work, or everybody would be thin.
Yeah, and we would be healthier. You know, our caller a little earlier, Ron Smitty, from Oldsmar, she said she's 87, but she didn't want to end up in the condition of her sister who's 94, can't see, dementia. There's something to say for that, isn't there?
Yeah, my father just passed at 74 years old a year ago. And
that's relatively young.
He wasn't in the best of shape, but he had quality of life, but didn't move around too much in the end. But that's not what I want to do.
Right, so you're trying to take a different course. Well, we appreciate your listenership. I'm sorry you didn't win this time, but please don't let that discourage you from ever calling me again, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to Mark in Tampa. Mark, what do you think? So we know it's not 72.5. Is it 62.5 or 82.5 in Canada, average life expectancy?
Hi, Dr. Arco. I think it's 82.5.
Yeah.
I think
they do better than we do. They do better than we do. They're ranked 10th and 11th. Different organizations have them ranked 10th, 11th, somewhere in there. We're down in the 30s. One time, CIA World Factbook had us at 50th in the world.
Wow, that's just pretty scary. I think a lot of it has to do with just a cultural perspective also. Here in the United States, our cultural perspective is just so... putting things off, kick the can down the road analogy. And I think other countries, particularly Canada, really kind of appreciate day-to-day life and take care of themselves day-to-day as opposed to kicking the can down the road.
Many of these countries that are in the top 10, they're able to do so much more with so much less. We have so much more, and we accomplish so much less. I don't get it, but it's a paradox that drives me crazy. But congratulations, you won a $25 supplement gift card. Thank you for calling. Thank you for listening. We appreciate it very much.
Yes, sir. No problem. Have a good day.
You do the same. Dr. Jones, I always enjoy talking to you.
I've been on your show quite a bit lately, Dr. Garko. You and your readers are they've had enough of Gifford Jones.
No. You're one of those. You're one of the I consider you like an interview staple.
Thank you.
I always enjoy talking to you because
good to be on your show.
Well, listen. It is a lot of fun, and I know that this is a business, and people get that too. The listeners know, they understand that, but we have to serve up a little bit more than that too, don't we?
You bet.
And so, whatever you're going to do the rest of the day, enjoy it. I know you will find a way to do that, and I would remind the listeners and the viewers of the show to visit mymedi-c.com. That's the website, or call 844-871-0069. And retailers, if you call today, you can get 10% off your order. Call 844-871-0069. For retailers, you would get 10% off. That's pretty good. And it's sold in Holly Hill, a health food store. It's sold in Oglethorpe, Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia. There's a shop there called Nutrition Shop. And it's also sold in Florida at Vitamin Discount Center stores. So eventually, the list will be so long, I won't be able to mention all those stores. And it's a big hit in Canada. And I'm up to 8 grams a day of Medi-C Plus. Dr. Jones, what do you take, 6 or 8 grams?
I take 10.
Okay, well, I'll go to 10 with you then.
Okay.
Have a good day today. Make sure you have your glass of wine before your dinner, okay?
Have a good day, too. Nice talking to you.
Always a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be with you. Your health is your wealth. Your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.
Did you know that doctors recommend omega